cannot believe what my mom told me. Hey guys, my mom told me. She said she's gonna buy a new phone, and she asked me if I want if I want to exchange the old phone for the new phone. I said hell no. I want to keep my old phone because if I take the new one, I can give it to my father. I mean, I don't mind, but I don't want my father to see all my personal information and stuff. You know what I mean? Because I'm not ready to show everything. Because he can see my YouTube and everything. Yes, he knows it a bit, but he doesn't know the full truth about it and stuff. He doesn't know my internet history and stuff. He doesn't know anything about that. And I don't want him to show him. There's some stuff are personal, like with the relationship with me and Luna, because he knows that me and her are dating, but he doesn't know the stuff we love to do. And what I'm worried about, he might show it to everyone else, and I feel I'm gonna be a laughing stock, and I don't want that to happen. And when I told my mom that, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just thinking the same thing. I don't like changing." Then why the fuck are you asking me to change the phone? Can you just tell me you're gonna buy a new one, and should I just want a old one or a new one? And I'll just say I'll keep the old one, and then give him the new one so I can give it to my dad, because my dad's phone's fucked up. So I can give him the new phone, and bam, done. Oh my god, that was so stressful for me to decide. I knew I was gonna say old one because like every game I have, every Discord history, every WhatsApp history, every picture will be inside the phone. It won't be on the other phone because it's weird. When I put my SD disc or card into or chip in my phone in the new phone, it will still have my things, but it won't have the pictures and like the stuff where Luna gave me her IRL face with Snapchat thing, like video, her face being cute with the, I think it was the hedgehog or the chimp doll. But seriously, the reason why my mom, that's why I don't want to do that, because I don't want to lose every pictures and everything I have for the memories. I mean, some of you guys, I know Luna might have them saved and stuff, but I just still don't want to. And I still have to do chores and everything, but she's bribing me so bad. I know, Han, you say that, like, you don't trust her, like, treating me, like trying to, like, take care of me. I know you said if you come over here, you can treat me. And I know we still need to think about how we're gonna work things. I mean, marrying you at where you live is a good idea, and then you can take your honeymoon towards Aruba. But you were correct at the part about your mother. You said about your mom being homicidal, but that is I'm not saying that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. That's the dumbest thing I can ever think of, because I know your mom is homicidal, but she has your sister. Not only your sister, she has your neighbors. I mean, like, what the fuck? You became homicidal immediately, or I think it was homicidal immediately, just because you're gonna lose your one daughter that she's gonna be a successor and everything. I believe me, hon. Believe me, babe. I do not trust your mother coming here in Aruba. There's 3 reasons why. Reason 1, her attitude. 2, if my dad and grandma sees that, they're gonna scream at her, and then what's gonna happen? I know your mom's gonna drag you back home, yell at you, probably try to pretend to kill you or something like that, and then force us to break up. I don't want that to happen. And 3rd, her attitude can show everywhere, and also she might glare at me and everything when I'm doing and not being a successor, because she might force me to do works too. I mean, I am lazy, but I'm not that lazy. I'm trying to conquer the laziness. I know you're trying to do the same, so your mom will be crazy like that, so you can be happy. I know we're trying to dodge the worst fears, our big nightmare fears, but we have to, like, keep thinking about that fear and trying to defeat it, but not trying to defeat it to counter it so it doesn't happen to us. At least I'm happy your mom changes to be like she doesn't care if she wants you to date someone who actually loves you and stuff, not someone rich and successor. But she wants you to become that. And I know when I told you that, I think one of the days last time, I was trying to comfort you because I heard you in the call, you were crying. Because I know it wasn't your fault. You tried your best. And I'm proud of you for that. You tried all your darn best to actually see her that you're doing. But she doesn't see that. Like you said, she thinks all kids are mindless, brainless, brats. But tell me the one thing, Luna. Do you think I'm brainless? Do you think yourself you're brainless? Do you think Aria and everyone else is brainless? No. She thinks everyone brainless. When she sees kids do stuff, actual adult stuff, she's gonna see the reality. Because she's one of those mothers I remember in GL and Gacha Life mini videos. It's like the kid become depressed, start to cut, and everything from the mom being abusive and stuff, like you're all care about power. And then the mom realizes what she has done. And then she is her fault to blame. She's acting kind of like that-ish, except I know you become paralyzed, you cut and stuff. I become the same thing, but my mom doesn't see it. Because I'm very sneaky to hid my cuts. I am easily to hit my cuts every time. And I'm not saying I'm not cutting. I only cut when I go depressed from something happens. And no, last night I didn't cut. And I know when you saw me sad and stuff from, I think, a couple hours ago. When that happened when I was sleeping, we were doing that sleep emoji on TikTok because we fall asleep. To be honest, I accidentally collapsed asleep on the bed. Because like I said, I didn't stay up all night. It wasn't your fault as well, hon. I was worried because I got the nightmare. Let's just blame because of Lexi coming back. That was her fault for coming back, for making me get in a nightmare. And second of all, I stayed up all half night. Let's just say all 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning, kind of halfway. Because I count 4 a.m. as a half part of stay up all night. Because every time I'm sorry to say this, hon, every time I go to my grandma's house, I stayed up all the way to 6 a.m. in the morning. Because I work up, I do finish my game stuff, and after I'm done with my game stuff that I need to work on, then I immediately work on my games on my console, and then immediately work on videos and stuff combined. Like some things like AFK stuff in my game, and then I'll continue working vids and stuff, blah blah blah, etc. But seriously, it's minutes. But if Selena comes back, we're gonna be ready for that bitch. Selena more like Pussy-chan, like you said. But we're ready for Lexi too. And not for Lexi, for Lola, just in case, because like you said, Lola is still unknown. But it's not just Lola, we have more other people. And another thing, we're still thinking of a GLM idea, guys, so... But Lucky, I'm telling you the truth. This video is gonna show you what family means and what this means all about. What true family is about. And we know about everything about you and Jax. Jax changed Aria. That's Aria. Lucky. Jax changed Lucky. Jax has changed. He's just like me with the temper issues. Emilia and Jack apologized for everything, and Zoe still hated him and stuff. But Lucky, why do I see me? I think it was you say Lucky Superstar or something, or whatever like that. I remember, and you say, and then I see the thing. It says Jack's GF, but you're just being rude to him. That's not how you treat a boy, or that's not how you treat your lover. For me, love is always about there's ways about love. There's part of loving and caring, kindness, but sometimes arguments. But in the process, the third part, is about fixing the problem, talk it out, and be back together as a loving couple, as in like calming things down and just hog it out in tears and stuff and just say sorry. That I always do with Luna. When every time we have arguments, or let's just say we have arguments, or how to describe it? We have arguments, or when she thinks it's her fault that I'm paralyzed, that I cut and stuff. I say it's not her fault. I'm trying to explain to her everything. She still feels the guilt and stuff, but at least I made her happy. But the thing I hate the most is that every time I make her happy, her mom immediately ruins her mood. Because she pushed her for the chores, but she doesn't like the chores. But I'm very happy that she got a new sink, because she can wash the dishes like more faster, and then her mom can stop being annoying. But her mom will still hurt her and stuff with words for the chores, but at least she got a new sink, and then she can clean the dishes like non-stop fast. For me, cleaning the dishes, it's just like her situation back before when she had the old sink. It was a pain, because she said her old sink had two like sides, if I remember. Mine is the same thing, and it's still the old one. And that sink in my house has been staying there for like over 40 or 50, 60 years. This house is literally like 60 or 70 years. No, it's 19 years. 19 freaking years, but to be honest, it feels like 60 years. My grandma's house feels more like 60 or 40 years apart. Because for mine, it's like 19 years apart. My dad's job, I think it's more like more years apart. There's a lot of houses in these places that are like super old. This house is literally like years old. Very old. And it still works like, and the sink, the two sinks that the sink I have in my house, it still works like shit. It still works like shit. Everything works kind of fine except some lights and the fans. The sink works like shit. It works very shitty. I'll see you guys later, and I might be busy all day today as well. I just don't know yet. Peace.